While explaining formatting, we mentioned that we will be discussing a formatting technique later. In this video, we'll learn how to create a style. This style can then be applied to format your content wherever and whenever you need it in your projects. First of all, let's take a look at why we need to create a style. In a previous video, we had explained how to insert an image into a topic. Once the image is inserted, it needs to be in alignment with the statements above and below it so that the content looks good. Note that here we are not talking about full-sized images, that is, ones that fill the entire width of the screen. These we don't align. To align the rest of the images, we insert spaces using the spacebar. Doing it for just a few images may be okay, but what if you had 100 or more images to be inserted into the project? Aligning these images by inserting spaces would be a very tedious task. So is there a better method? Yes. All we need to do is create a formatting style and apply that style to the line containing the image or the text, and the image or the line will be aligned instantly. So let us go back to the image we inserted in an earlier video and remove the spaces we inserted before it. Note that without any alignment, the inserted image is always aligned to the left corner of the line. To create our style for aligning the image, ensure that the mouse cursor is positioned on the line where we would like to apply the style. So first, click on the line containing the image that needs to be aligned. Ensure that the Right tab is open. Now from the ribbon, click Manage Text and Table Styles, and from the menu that appears, click Edit Styles. The Edit Styles dialog appears. Notice that the default style is selected under Image Styles. However, we are looking to align the image and therefore click on Text and Paragraph Styles. Now, click on the Add Style button. In the Style Name box, enter the name of a style you wish to create. In our example, let's call this style Indent Image. Next, under Based on Style, select Normal from the drop-down list. This ensures that the font, line spacing, and other basic settings are similar to the existing content of the document. Next, click on Paragraph Settings. The paragraph dialog appears, and this is where you can set the values for indentation. Note that we are looking to set the left indentation here. Under Indentation, you can enter a value or use the up or down arrowheads of the spin box to set the value. You can also select a value type that you are familiar with for the unit, such as inches, centimeters, or points from the unit's drop-down list box. For our example, we use 15 points. We arrived at this value with a little bit of experimentation. You may use this value or change and experiment with other values if your indentation is smaller or bigger. Click OK to save the changes made. Back at the Edit Styles dialog, click OK. The dialog closes, and the style is automatically applied to the line from where we began creating the style. If the style isn't applied, ensure the cursor is on the line where we would like to apply the style. Now, from the Text Style dropdown, select Indent Image, and you'll notice how the indentation has been applied on the line containing the image. This style can also be used to align text. Now here's another trick. If there are subsequent lines that follow the image or the text that you aligned, and you would want these lines to be aligned as well, all you need to do is position the cursor at the end of the line containing the image or text. That is, the one you just left aligned using the style that we created, and press Enter. Pressing Enter from a line carries the formatting and style of that line into the subsequent line. We press Enter twice so that we have a blank line between the image and the next line of text. Notice how the new line starts after the indentation on the left, and this is in perfect alignment with the image and the other lines above. Now what if the line to be left aligned is located elsewhere in the topic and does not follow the image or text that was aligned? For example, a line here. One way of doing it is by applying the style from the Text Style drop-down list. But here's another nice alternative. You can copy the formatting of one line to another anywhere in the topic using the Format Painter tool. For this, first click on the line, the formatting of which you wish to copy. While copying the formatting of a line that contains an image, make sure your mouse cursor is positioned on the line and not on the image. In other words, make sure that the image on the line is not selected. Let us explain. Notice how, here by clicking the mouse on the image, the image on the line is selected. On the other hand, positioning the cursor can be done by clicking the mouse beside the image. Next, click the Format Painter button on the ribbon. Notice how the mouse cursor has turned into the image of the Format Painter button. Now go to the line that needs this formatting to be applied. Click on the line and notice how the line has been formatted in a similar fashion to the line from where the formatting was copied from. As mentioned earlier, the style that you created can be applied to other lines of content within the current project. Now, what if you wanted to use the style or several other styles that you create in your current project for future projects as well? Do we need to go through the trouble of creating them over and over again in each of your future projects? No. Here's the solution. You can export styles from one project to another, or we can also import styles from another project into your current project. To do this, click Manage Text and Table Styles from the ribbon and from the menu. Select Edit Styles. In the Edit Styles dialog, click Copy Styles from. Here, search for the project file from where you would like to import the styles into your current project. Click Open, and you are prompted with a warning that all your styles in your current project will be erased. Click Yes to import the styles from the source project into yours. To overcome the problem of not having any of your current styles overwritten by the styles of the project they are being imported, perform this step, that is, importing of styles from other projects, before you begin creating styles in your current project. So that was all about creating a style and importing styles from another project.